What's up, guys? We are here at Evermore Park. This is right here in Utah in Pleasant Grove, and walking in here you're literally in like a different reality. They've created this whole world within these walls, and today Chelle is capturing that world through photography. So they actually reached out to her just yesterday to help them promote this Halloween campaign that they have going on here at the park. And so this is kind of cool. You notice there is nobody here right now. We are alone with a family that we are shooting for this campaign, and it's kind of fun. We're just kind of exploring, taking videos, pictures of all the cool details, and there are a lot of them. There's so many cool details. Every little house, every hut. They're building a huge chapel over there. There's skeletons everywhere, jack-o'-lanterns, all sorts of cool details. And they have like taverns. They have full-on actors here. It is literally like a different experience. All the actors are playing their role here in the world of Evermore. So it's been a lot of fun, guys. Chelle's into the tavern right now. It's all smoky. They have this soothsayer, mind reader, fortune teller type person telling fortunes. It's pretty fun.
Hello?
How old are you?
Upwards of 950, but downwards of 10,000.
So what we're going to do is grab one hand here, just like this. Right out of your hand about there. That'll give you one rotation. Keep your elbow down, hand right out. Let slide out. Understand? All right. 1, 2, 3.
Had to try it, guys. Had to do it. I really want Chelle to get over here and do it, but she's kind of busy with the photography thing. But that's fun, man. Axe throwing could really be my thing. Alright guys, Rooster here and I are protecting Evermore from the faking, which is right behind us. Hideous beast, gonna come alive and destroy things at night, or so I'm told.
Well, not if I do my job correctly.
But not if he does his job correctly. I'm not helping much. I got a wooden sword here. He has the real deal. He knows how to use it. I'm pretending he's not.
Well, we're still learning.
Pretty awesome. Thank you for that.
You're very welcome, sir.
There you go, perfect.
Really don't like it.
So Boulder.
No.
So cool.
Ooh, her head's getting close. She doesn't bite? This is really cool. What is it?
A black and white tegu.
Look at that tongue, man.
All right, we just did the bird show. That was legitimate. They had some awesome birds in there. They had that black and white lizard, the full-on boa snake that Chelle was deathly afraid of. She eventually did touch it though. She would not hold it. That owl's face and those eyes were so bright Halloween orange. They were incredibly cool. That bird was gorgeous. It had big long talons, and I think she was only 5 months old. It was a very young owl. I was super impressed with all the cool birds and animals they had, and they let the kids like hold them, play with them, and like sit on their shoulders and stuff. Pretty cool. So Chelle is killing it as usual. I think we're waiting now to have the sun go down a little bit. They have some more Halloween type things to walk through during the night that they also want photos of. So we're gonna let the sun drop a little bit more so it gets a little bit darker and go do these last few events. This place is really cool, guys. It's totally family friendly location. It's not scary per se. It's not like you're going to a haunted house or anything. It's more like an experience, just like a different reality, but definitely fun for the whole entire family. Even the little baby girl is having a blast here. She's loving the animals, the actors, all there is to do. So many fun games. So it's definitely fun for the whole family. Guys, the park is now officially open. There are a ton of people coming here and everyone is in costume. Not everyone, but a lot of the people are in costume. And I think the best way to describe this is probably like Larp. I don't know if anyone has heard of that, like live action role playing. So everyone is kind of playing a role here. Whether you work here or are just visiting here, you're kind of playing a role. So they have a daily newspaper and it kind of tells you what is going on right now in the world of Evermore. And then you kind of just play along and play that role. So Chelle and I are not doing a good job playing along because we're just trying to get photo and video, but everyone else is. Everyone's like talking to each other about like what's going on, etc, etc. We're learning a lot, guys. I had no idea what this place was about when we got here, but we're starting to figure it out. Definitely a very unique place. I've never been to anything like this. I kind of wish I had costume. I also wish I had like some swords, a bow and arrow, something, some kind of weapon to protect myself. Alright, so I'm learning more. There are like quests that you can come participate in while you're in the park. And when you come here, you have to be like ready to interact and talk to people, because then you kind of learn things to complete your quests from the actors, from other people that are here. And so you have to be like willing to get into it, kind of participate, have an imagination, have a sense of humor, be able to laugh at yourself, because it can be awkward, you know, because, you know, everyone's role playing. If you have those things, you will love this place. And a good costume. You need a good costume. I feel super left out without a good costume right now. The sun has set on Evermore. Chelle, how did it go today? How did it go?
Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had my work cut out for me today. We did not have a single cloud in the sky, which is great. It was a beautiful day, but because of that, we had some really harsh light. And trying to like focus on like certain situations and certain settings that are in a direction you don't want them to be in, but you can't really change them because they're part of a park, it presents a challenge, you know? And so I definitely felt challenged today, but I like that. I like when I feel challenged because I always feel like I grow and I learn more every time. So
That's true.
We're freezing, so we're warming up by a fire.
Yeah, this feels
with
awesome.
hot cocoa. Thank you, Evermore, for providing hot cocoa.
We're out of here. This place is amazing. The detail in all of the buildings, all the costumes, everything is amazing.
And the animals.
Yeah, they're shipping in doorknobs, hinges, all sorts of detailed things from Europe. This is supposed to be like a Victorian old English kind of village town stuck back in that time. And they're actually bringing elements from that here and installing them in Evermore. Good job, guys. Good job. Ready?
I'm starving. Let's go eat.
See ya.
Oh boy.
Gross.
Hey, you stay here.
Gross.
Hey, you stay here. I want to get you on the video. Whoa.
Gross.
Louis trying to make out with me in his bed.
That's because you're in his bed. He can do what he wants when you're in his bed.
Ow! Guys, tonight was like a whole new world. First of all, I have never really been. That's what I felt like. I've never really been exposed to
LARPing?
to that world, but it was really cool. Like very, like we said, attention to detail, really clean and just like nice.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Yeah, and I had no idea it was so big. All of a sudden you get inside. I thought it was like a building and you like walked in a building. I had no idea it was like a legit like theme park. It's like we walked inside the doors and I was like, whoa, are we like in Disneyland or something? It was crazy.
Yeah, we both kind of thought it was virtual reality before we even went.
I thought it was virtual reality.
It was a very last minute
bad.
shoot. Chelle was recommended to them by a friend, so it was very, very last minute. So we really didn't know what we were actually walking into. We thought it was virtual reality. We thought we were going to be photographing people wearing goggles, which was not the case.
Yeah, it wasn't. And Daniel, he like looked a little bit into it and he was like, no, Chelle, it's like a fantasy world. Oh, huh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's got my kisses for the night.
Guys, you notice Chelle has already changed into her favorite hoodie down there. Chelle, honestly, what's funny about her, I think I've said this before, but it always makes me laugh. She could be wearing the most comfortable clothing in the world, but when we get home, she has to put on something very, very low quality and crappy. And somehow it's more comfortable.
It is. It typically doesn't belong to me. It's usually something that's been like handed down, whether it's like from my husband or a brother or my mom. Yeah, I could be wearing really comfortable clothing, but the second I get home, I put on really old, junky hand-me-downs.
Joggers, sweats. Yeah, if it's not 5 years old, it's not comfortable.
At least 5. I mean, minimum 5 years old.
But that's cool. That's cool. That's cool.
I like it. I just like to be cozy, you know?
Anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and say goodnight. Today was a lot of fun. That was a fun shoot, very different from what Chelle and I are used to doing. So that's awesome. It's good learning experiences, fighting with sunlight, handling a big family, all sorts of different scenes and scenarios and all that stuff. So it was great. We learned a ton. Looking forward to tomorrow. My brother Mark and I are actually going to head out on a motorcycle ride up in the mountains here in Utah. We're super excited about it. It's been a while since either of us have been on our dirt bikes. Don't know what Chelle's gonna do.
Probably catch up on editing and life because I'm so behind.
Boring.
I keep thinking I'm caught up and then I realize, oh, wait a minute. I have a million things in the...
You're never caught up on life.
I'm not.
Thanks for following along, guys. We love you. We hope everyone has had a great day and enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.
Bye!